Have you ever wondered about the fastest land animal that graces our planet, specifically the Northeast African cheetah? Sitting on the cusp of vulnerability, the Northeast African cheetah, or Acinonyx jubatus samaringii, is a captivating creature. A group of dedicated experts is advocating for a shift in its classification, urging the International Union for Conservation of Nature to consider it endangered rather than vulnerable. A fascinating aspect of this cheetah subspecies is its genetic kinship. Despite being geographically closer to the Saharan cheetah, the Northeast African cheetah shares a deeper genetic bond with its southern African cousin. This unexpected connection is a puzzle that adds to the mystique of this magnificent cat. The Northeast African cheetah is a perfect blend of grace, power, and agility. Its tail is one of survival, resilience, and the relentless march of evolution. This magnificent creature, the Northeast African cheetah, is an enigma waiting to be unraveled. The Northeast African cheetah, also known as the Sudan cheetah, has some unique characteristics that set it apart. This cheetah subspecies is native to the Horn of Africa, specifically thriving in regions like South Sudan and Ethiopia. A landscape that's a blend of open lands, grasslands, and semi-arid areas. These regions provide the perfect backdrop for this speedster's life. The vast expanses allow the cheetahs to spot prey from a distance and utilize their incredible speed to its full potential. Now let's talk about their physical appearance. The Northeast African cheetah, much like its cousin, the East African cheetah, is fairly large in size. They sport a coat of short, coarse fur that's a golden yellow color and are distinguished by the black tear marks that run from the inner corner of their eyes down to the sides of the mouth. One of the most notable features of the Northeast African cheetah is its long, muscular tail. This isn't just an aesthetic feature. During high-speed chases, which can reach up to 70 miles per hour, this tail becomes an essential tool. It acts like a rudder on a ship, helping the cheetah maintain balance and navigate sharp turns. With this tail, a cheetah can make 90-degree turns mid-sprint, an ability that's crucial when chasing agile prey. This cheetah subspecies has a rather close relationship with the Southern African cheetah in terms of genetic makeup. However, the Northeast African cheetah stands distinct with its unique adaptations that enable it to survive and thrive in the challenging conditions of the Horn of Africa. The Northeast African cheetah's existence is a testament to nature's incredible ability to adapt and evolve. From its powerful, streamlined body, its distinctive fur markings, to its highly specialized tail, every aspect of its being is designed for speed and survival in its chosen habitat. With its unique physical attributes and striking habitat, the Northeast African cheetah is truly a marvel of nature. Despite their majestic presence and remarkable adaptations, the Northeast African cheetah faces a number of threats. A major threat to this species is the illegal trafficking of young cubs. These cubs are cruelly snatched away from their mothers and smuggled across the Red Sea to Arab countries. This illicit trade is not only a grave violation of animal rights, but it's also contributing significantly to the decline of the Northeast African cheetah population. Imagine these innocent creatures who are born in the vast, open savannas of the Horn of Africa suddenly find themselves confined in cages, transported across the sea, and sold in black markets. Their natural habitat, where they would have learned to run, hunt, and survive, is replaced by an alien environment where they are treated as exotic pets. This illegal trade is fueled by an increasing demand for exotic pets in countries such as Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Yemen. These nations unfortunately have seen a surge in the number of people willing to pay hefty sums for these magnificent creatures. It's a status symbol, a mark of wealth and power. But what's the cost? The cost is the very survival of the Northeast African cheetah. With each cub that is smuggled out of Africa, the population of this subspecies takes another hit. This not only disrupts the balance of the ecosystem, but also pushes this subspecies closer to extinction. Furthermore, the removal of cubs from their natural habitat also hampers the genetic diversity of the cheetah population. This can have long-term impacts on the evolutionary resilience of the species. The trafficking of cheetah cubs is not just an issue of animal rights. It's a matter of preserving biodiversity and maintaining the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. Despite international laws and regulations against wildlife trafficking, enforcement remains a challenge. It's a complex issue, intertwined with socio-economic factors and deeply rooted cultural practices. The survival of the Northeast African cheetah is hanging in the balance due to these illicit activities. We must act now before it's too late, because once lost, these magnificent creatures can never be replaced. The fight to conserve the Northeast African cheetah is a battle that we cannot afford to lose. Despite the cheetah's swift speed and agile grace, it's losing ground in the race against extinction. Currently, these magnificent creatures are classified as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. However, a group of dedicated experts is pushing for a reclassification to endangered. This is not merely a change of labels, it's a call to arms. This change in status would mobilize more resources, draw greater international attention, and intensify conservation efforts. It's a crucial step in the fight to save these big cats from the brink of extinction. It's a call to protect their habitats, crack down on illegal trafficking, and invest in the future of our planet. The Northeast African cheetah's story is one of resilience and survival, but it's up to us to ensure their survival. The story of the Northeast African cheetah is a tale that needs to be told and heard. This remarkable creature, also known as the Sudan cheetah, boasts a long tail that aids in maintaining balance during swift, sharp turns in pursuit of prey. Residing in the vast expanses of South Sudan and Ethiopia, it thrives in open lands, grasslands, and semi-arid areas like the East Sudanian savanna. But despite its adaptability and prowess, this subspecies is under threat. The cubs are being heavily trafficked across the Red Sea to Arab countries, jeopardizing their survival. Conservationists are tirelessly advocating for its status to be reclassified from vulnerable to endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. The battle for its survival is ongoing. It's our collective responsibility to ensure that the Northeast African cheetah, this remarkable creature, continues to grace our planet.